Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the coffee sessions. Happy Thursday. It is big change in the weather. I guess we're getting some of that Hurricane Nicole stuff that's heading up this way. Not a hurricane, of course, but tropical depression or whatever. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain and all that. So just kind of windy, helping all the leaves to fall off. Man, I got out there on my deck again yesterday, got it cleaned off, and got up this morning. You can't even tell I was out there. Oh, it's ridiculous. But anyway, let's see who we got hanging out with us. We've got Lonnie's here. How you doing, Lonnie? I checked out your video yesterday. That was pretty. Looked like you got a lot going on there. Darren's in the house. Good morning, Darren. Appreciate the thumbs up. We got a couple. Leo's in the house. Says good morning. Dave and Jack. Jackster's right here at his usual spot, right at my feet. Larry Gaunt says, good morning, everyone. My trash is out. Firing up the Gatton this morning to finish up the sign project. The laser part went well. Cool. Can't wait to see it. Thomas Graham is in the house. Good morning, Thomas. Sean says, good morning. I'm on time today. Okay. Let's see. Gary Hammett's here. Good morning. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this was about. It says, thanks for the grid clip artwork. I guess he's talking about the file I got from Sean the other day for the little honeycomb things. I think that might be what you're talking about. I don't know. Kevin Hales in the house. Good morning or afternoon, I guess. George says, good Thursday, Jack, Dave, and the gang. Weather in southeast Michigan currently 56. Expect high in the low 70s. Expect a low of 47. But Friday, the rug gets pulled out from under us. Okay. Monroe is here this morning. Good morning. Lonnie says, always something happening. Yeah. Let's see. Gary says, I think the election officials in some states need to go back to remedial math. Yeah, I would think so too. There's just that don't even get me started. I don't even want to talk about that mess anymore. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. Larry says, by winning the house, at least we gave the ugly witch her walking papers. Yeah. And in case anybody doesn't know who the ugly witch is he's referring to, good old Nancy. Yeah. But, I saw Larry, I think I saw somewhere that she won her reelection again too. It's like, those people got it all fixed out there. Once they get in power, they change the rules for voting and stuff like that, so that that's how they keep staying in there. At least that's my opinion. You take it or leave it, but I've pretty much come to the conclusion that all of these years I've thought, how can people be so stupid to keep voting the same idiots in over and over and over? But I don't think they really are. I just think it's not who votes that counts. It's who counts the votes. and they get their system in place and it works and nobody catches them. And that's how those idiots keep getting back in there every time. That's just Dave's opinion. Lonnie says, does anyone watch Izzy Swan on YouTube? Haven't seen him in a while and his Facebook is closed. No comment. Kenneth's in the house. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you doing? I always have to look close because I don't, normally don't wear my glasses, but Kenneth does that thumbs up. But I have to look close because it almost looks like the poo-poo emoji when I'm not wearing my glasses. So I hope it's the thumbs up and not the poo-poo emoji. But anyway. Oh man, had a lot of fun last night. Did my first ever Laser Distractions live stream for the channel members. And it was a lot of fun. I went back and watched a little of it this morning and already realized today I'll be shopping on Amazon to get some stuff to try to make some improvements. I've found out that all the testing I had done in the days leading up to that first live stream out there, that I never had any problems with my camera focusing. I have a camera mounted on that newfangled camera rail and all that stuff I've been working on and 3D printing and stuff. And I thought, well, I've got a good view right there. Well, apparently when you test in the daytime, when the lighting's different, and then you do the live stream at night when the lighting's different, the camera had trouble focusing. It kept wanting to pulse like it had a dadgum heartbeat. It was very annoying. I went back and watched some of that this morning. And I thought, oh, no, we got to get that fixed. So I think I'm going to get some, in fact, I've got it right here on Amazon on this other monitor. Going to get some of those LED strip lights. I kind of plan on doing that anyway, but I just thought, well, I'm not going to, I want to play some. I don't want to spend all my time working on upgrades and stuff. But I think that's going to have to be done before the next one. And I'm probably going to buy another ring light to clip onto the monitors because that corner of the garage is a little darker. So there's some shadows and stuff that I didn't like. And the other thing is I need to get a good microphone of some kind that's wireless, be it Bluetooth or whatever, because I do too much walking around. And the mic I have is great, just like this one. When I'm sitting here talking, it's got good sound. It's, I use the old Blue Yeti out there, but it's USB, and I've even got it on a long cable, but it's real heavy and clunky because it's one of those ones that's got the desk stand. And so I don't try to pick it up and move it around when I'm going place to place. So I need something that I can just clip on me and still has a good sound. And that way I can wander around all over the shop out there and everybody can still hear me good. Because there was a couple of times and I kept trying to remember to not put my back to the microphone, but sometimes I still did it. And I'm thinking now you can't even hardly hear what I'm saying. So, and I know that stuff's annoying. I wouldn't want to watch it, if I was watching somebody else's live stream. So a lot of things to improve upon, but had a lot of fun. Made a little project and showed off some other stuff I've been doing. So it was a lot of fun. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think there's, shall we say, shenanigans going on. I was going to say another word, but that would be pretty ugly. pretty ugly for the coffee sessions. Kenneth says, not the poopy yet. Yeah. Well, it does just whenever I bring that thing up, just at a quick glance, when I'm not wearing my glasses, it kind of looks like because it's kind of shaped, triangle shaped like that. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Larry says he's got Amazon coming today and Saturday. Yeah, I'm looking right now at this 24 volt LED strip light rope thing. And let's see, when could I get it? Sunday, November 13th. So would be when it's delivered if I order it. But I think I'm going to place a bid because I think I'm just going to try to get all my stuff that I want to get all at once. Just do one order. Of course, they don't really care because they ship it, whenever, and you're buying it from different places. I guess it doesn't really matter. But how many folks, or are there any folks out there in the coffee sessions this morning that use an airbrush kit? I'm on the hunt for I don't want the super high dollar one because I probably won't use it all that much. But I hate painting projects. But now that I'm doing stuff on this laser, I'm thinking, well, some of this layered stuff that I want to do, it's easy. It's easier to paint, if you have some way of spraying it. And I've seen people using airbrush things, and I'm like, that's the way to go. So I'm in a hunt. I think Harbor Freight has one. If anybody's got one of those, let me know what you think of that. And I know there's some on Amazon that aren't too bad, $100 or $150 or so. But I don't know anything about them. I've never used one, but I just feel like that would be much easier than trying to buy a bunch of rattle cans. I get so tired of rattle cans because every time, you use one, and I'm real good about always taking them outside and turning them upside down and cleaning the nozzle and stuff. But still, sometimes the nozzle will break or fall off, and and then you got a can that's 3/4 full and you can't use it. And when you're trying to paint with them, especially when they get right there at the end, they kind of spit and put a big blob of paint stuff. So, but I've watched some folks with an airbrush, and of course, that'll be another rabbit hole I'll go down with YouTube. I'll be watching airbrush kit reviews or something like that. But if anybody uses one out there, let me know. Or have a good one they want to recommend. Or if they got an affiliate link or something, I'll help you out with that if you got one. Clyde's in the house. Good morning, Mr. Clyde. Hope you're doing well. Leo says he hadn't tried one yet. Clyde says, my wife paints all my projects. Well, you're a lucky man. You are a lucky man to be able to just make whatever you want and then say, here, honey, paint this. See, I don't have one of those. And, my buddy Jack, he'd probably do it for me if he could. But, it's that whole opposable thumb things. He can't work the spray can. So he's not much use helping me paint. Sean says we have one of those $149 kits from Amazon. It works rather well. Okay. I will look for that. Do you happen to remember the name? Does it have a brand on it or anything? Gary says Harbor Freight has a trim sprayer for automotive that I like using, not as fine as a hairbrush. Okay. or airbrush. I said hairbrush, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I have purchased before the Harbor Freight, just their cheap. I don't even remember what it was called. What is it called? The VM HVL, high volume, low pressure, HVLP paint thing, I guess. But uh, I don't even have it anymore because I bought it and there was somebody that was supposed to help me do the some of the garage works parts. So I bought it and then he took it to help do the painting stuff, and then I never never got it back. So, which is okay because I probably wouldn't have used it. It'd be just something else sitting around collecting dust. But anyway, that deal didn't work out. So Larry says, "I guess I'm weird. I like to paint." Well, just because you like to paint don't necessarily make you weird. Somebody's got to do it. Different things for what they can say, different strokes for different folks. I just don't like painting because I suck at it. And when I say I suck at painting, I'm talking if I'm painting a wall in the house or if I'm painting just painting in general, I suck at it. But I figured I want to try an airbrush because this kind of stuff I'm doing with the laser now, I can do it, it'll be in pieces. So you put all the black pieces over here and do them, and all the red pieces over here and do them, and then put it all back together like a puzzle. So I feel like the airbrush would be a cool thing to have. It looks like, just from what I've seen, it looks like you can really control where you're pointing it and adjust the little spray just right, and also it doesn't go crazy. So that's I'm going to try one of those, I think. Yeah, I can't do the like all the crafter type people that get the and I've got a bunch of them too, the little bottles of the acrylic paint, and you put a little out and you take the brush and then I can do it, but I'm just not good at it because if you happen to get one color right next to another color, I'm going to mess it up and then go back and touch up the color I messed up. And then I get it back on the other color and I go back and forth. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So, okay. Sean says, sent you a link on Facebook Messenger for the one we bought. Okay. Appreciate it. I heard my phone ding just then. So let me go take a look and see what. See what you got here. Okay, 100. Okay, master airbrush. All righty. Well, that'll give me a good starting point then, and I will. Let's see. They have a lot of ratings. 232 global ratings, and they get a 4.6 out of 5. So that means it is a pretty good deal. And it looks like just scrolling down through these reviews, looks like they're very favorable. Here's somebody probably didn't read the directions. They gave it 1 star. There's always those people, That's the thing. You try to read the reviews so you can get a good idea if you're getting a good deal, or if you really want to buy something. And something will have 5-star reviews. It'll have 10 of them. Then you have one person that says, "No, this is a piece of junk." It's like, you probably don't know how to do anything. So I always kind of throw those out. But yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that link, Sean. I'll also probably go because I've heard of this master. I've seen those before. I'll probably go to YouTube and just search that and see if there's anybody that's. You know how it is. I'm sure there's somebody on YouTube that's done a video reviewing that airbrush kit. But yeah, thanks for. Yeah, paint by number was a challenge for me. I know I always sucked at those. I always wanted to be good at that, and I just, you know, I am just not very artistic at all. I always say that I tell people, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler and a pencil. It, it's just that just comes hard to me for some reason. Um, but I do appreciate really nice stuff like that, and I'm always envious of the people that are good at that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, well, now with this laser, the stuff I'm making, I'm like, yeah, I can make cool stuff like everybody else now. But it's like, how do I finish it though? Because some things look fine, just laser cut and as they are. But then other stuff, you need to put that little finishing touch on them. And plus, a lot of the stuff I've really enjoyed watching these videos of these people that do the layered different things, and a lot of those use airbrush technique with it. So yeah, that's true, Gary. Some people will give a bad review, and it's because UPS lost the package, which the vendor doesn't have any. It's not their fault. UPS lost it or broke it or whatever. Clyde says, I'm not good at painting or singing. Yeah. I can't carry a tune in a wash tub either, but that doesn't stop me from when I'm by myself. I found I always sound better the louder I turn the volume up. So, whatever I'm singing along to, but let's see how much time we got. About 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm really liking that the looks of this one. And let me make sure. Yeah, it comes with the compressor too. Man, that looks like a pretty good size compressor. It's with that thing. Okay. Well, you know what I'll be doing today then? I'll be, at least for a few hours this morning, I'll be watching YouTube videos looking for reviews on this one. What kind of, well, I guess it says so here. It says 6 primary acrylic paint colors are artist set, how-to guide, and a color chart. So what is that about? Is that show you how you can mix colors to get a different color? I'm guessing. And that answers my question. I guess you can use just the cheap, like from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, the bottles of acrylic paint. You can use those with an airbrush or no? Somebody, if you know the answer to that one, Sean, I appreciate it. Of course, I'll probably find out when I watch the videos, I guess. George says the key word in painting as a crafter is artistic eye. My wife, who passed away, was one of those talented people. Shading is the key to make your painted item pop. Yeah. Yeah. Some people just know where to put that little something to, and like you say, it makes it pop. Okay. Just thin it down. Okay. That's what I figured. Yeah. Cause some of that acrylic stuff, when you shake it up and it's got the little flip lid and then you squeeze some out. Some of it looks like it's pretty thick. That's why I was wondering if you could use that. But then I saw where it says acrylic paint, so I figured, well, I guess you can. But I'll watch some videos and get educated on that. Get educated on airbrush stuff today. But I am gonna purchase one of those. Like I don't have enough junk sitting around, right? One thing I don't have is an airbrush kit. Lonnie says at Clyde CNC, I do play a mean air guitar. Yeah, I've done that for, and air drums too. I play air drums, especially when you're listening to what's that? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank now. I Can Feel It in the Air Tonight by Collins. What's his name? I can't think of his first name. The bald headed guy. You know the one I'm talking about. Phil Collins. That's it. Phil Collins from Genesis. But yeah, poor Phil. I don't think he's doing too well these days. I think all the things I've seen when he performs in concert now, he doesn't play anymore. He just sings, and he's sitting in a chair right out front because he has trouble. Has trouble standing for some reason. But he's getting old. We all are getting old. Yeah, Clyde knew who I was talking about. Phil Collins. Phil Collins. I'm an old Genesis fan from the early days. I like. In fact, that's one of my favorite albums. Is the I Can't Dance, Phil. Yeah, you can't now because, like I said, he performs standing in the, sitting in a chair on the front of the stage these days. But yeah, I like the older Genesis stuff. All right, somebody just sent me something else. Maybe let's see what this is. What the heck was that? Okay. Oh, okay. Sean just sent me another link that's for some airbrush thinner. Gotcha. Well, let me go back and check to see. I wonder, does a bottle of that come with this kit, or is that something you need to know so that you can get it? And that's only $8. So. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be, that'll be my rabbit hole of the day, I guess, is watching YouTube videos. Okay, now wait a minute here. Because that first link you sent me, Sean, it says $139.99. But then that last link you sent me, there's a thing on top and it says $149.99. Looks like it includes more stuff. Larry's already done the legwork for me. It says about 10 YouTube videos on the Master Airbrush Kit. All right, let's see. 10 videos are probably each at least 10 minutes long. So there I go. There's a 2-hour rabbit hole right there. But that's where I'm headed to learn about this. I might go shopping real quick though and get my my lights and mic and stuff on order. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that, and because I just hate buying something, because you just can't always go to Amazon and go, okay, here's 5 of these. This one's the cheapest, so that's what I'm going to get. Because a lot of times there's a reason why it's cheap. It doesn't sound good or whatever. That other Bluetooth headset thing I bought, Yeah, it worked, but the mic on that sounded terrible. In fact, it still works. I still have it, but I don't want to use it because you sound like you're inside a helicopter or something. The way they always do those live air traffic reports from the helicopter, you sound like that guy. And I don't want to sound like that guy. But anyway, all right, I'm headed to the YouTube thing. Check on the those 10 YouTube videos Larry just found. So I'll let you know what tomorrow if I bought an airbrush kit or not. But anyway, y'all have a good Thursday, and we will see y'all tomorrow for number 610. See y'all.